ready to go with 2013?
Yeah, 2013. That was a year.
Yeah, let's do it.
This was a weird year. A lot of really weird movies came out this year.
I didn't love it when I was looking at the movies. I was like, there's
No.
nothing like I really want to talk about, so I'm just going to go with a rando.
That's what I did.
I took the easy one. You know,
you went with the staple. So I expected nothing less when I saw it on yours.
It had to be talked about.
We don't know what Doug's doing. Doug, of course, is a mystery man.
Wild card, dude.
That's what Doug likes to do.
He just comes in hot with something and leaves us by surprise. All right. And if anyone else has any picks, shoot them over on YouTube or Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about them as well. But for now, let's get into 2013 with Corey's pick.
So, I went with Out of the Furnace, which we definitely saw it in theaters. I'm pretty sure I saw it in theaters with you, Murph.
I thought I saw it with JP.
I don't think I've ever seen this movie.
I saw it with someone.
It was with Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale,
Woody Harrelson,
Casey Affleck.
I
have seen this movie.
I thought we were at Tilted Kilt, and then we went over to Lowe's after and saw it.
It's entirely possible. This is a very forgettable movie, then.
Zoe Saldana, isn't it? It's definitely a forgettable movie. I feel like
I didn't remember Zoe Saldana was in it, but
was this
I believe it.
Maybe not. Not off the heels of Gone Baby Gone, right? I feel like it kind of was, but
no, it was off the heels of Dark Knight Rises.
Oh shit!
It's so the movie takes.
I was remembering this movie the other day.
Yeah, the movie.
I thought it was Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah, this is the movie that takes place in like the Pennsylvania coal mine, a town, and there's like a murder.
I thought it took place in New Jersey in the fucking mountains.
No, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, the Ramapo Mountains.
Well, I think that might have been where they filmed it, maybe, but it definitely takes place.
SWB audio capture not registered.
We're gonna fact check.
I'm looking.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm pretty sure it's Pennsylvania. I think Corey's right.
I want it to be about the Ramapo Mountains.
Oh shit!
It ain't though.
I think they might have filmed. I think they might have filmed it.
I think you are correct.
The trivia master got it wrong.
You're
Film
correct.
is about Pennsylvania steel mill worker Russell Bays.
There was a lawsuit. Town officials from Mahwah, New Jersey, urged a boycott of the film due to negative depictions of the Ramapo Mountain Indians and indigenous people living around the Ramapo Mountains.
I do remember that actually.
So it was very New Jersey, involved. I think
New Jersey had a problem with it.
Willem Dafoe's in this too. Forrest Whitaker. Apparently. This has a great cast.
It's an incredibly forgettable movie to me.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, Casey Affleck was in it.
I don't remember anything about this movie. Not really anything.
This is gonna be a great discussion.
Yeah, why is this your pick then?
Because the other movies were forgettable, and I wanted to pick something that was kind of off the cuff. So
I could actually pick two movies this year, in all honesty.
Although no,
I could too.
I do remember,
and they'd both be more memorable than Corey's pick.
It might be.
I remember
actually three.
For when we're supposed to pick memorable movies, Corey picked an unmemorable one that he doesn't even remember.
It's incredibly unmemorable. But I do remember Christian Bale obviously giving like a great performance as he always does. But Woody Harrelson's character, I remember
he was a huge asshole.
He was a huge asshole. Yeah, and I remember it was like one of the last scenes of the movie, like the last probably 40 minutes, where like there's like a raid on like that house in like the middle of nowhere with all like convicts or something like that. Like it was pretty intense. I remember that scene being
SWB audio capture not registered.
The movie as a whole was incredibly slow and just not that great. But
yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, we don't have that great movies on here.
I do.
How did you not pick the Wolverine?
I thought about it, but I didn't want to.
It's Wolverine in Japan. It's
and it's one of my faves, but I didn't want to go with what you guys thought I was gonna pick. The director of this actually directed Crazy Heart. That's another great movie. And Black Mass. Interesting. But yeah, that's Out of the Furnace.
I forgot I saw this movie.
It's an incredibly mediocre film about.
I believe the Tilted Kilt was better than the food. The food at Tilted Kilt was better than
it always was.
Yeah,
it always was.
I might revisit this. I might revisit this. It's on Hulu.
Oh,
don't do it, Corey. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't do that.
Doug, what do you got for us? What's up your sleeve?
He's plotting over there.
I'm between two, and I just haven't.
Shall we skip
fully made
you
up
and
my
come
mind.
You
and
haven't
come back?
decided at this point?
What were you doing in the green room, Doug?
He was eating the stale pretzels.
Yeah, I told you not to eat those. It's not safe.
Would you like to talk about both of them?
No, I need to pick one. I'm gonna go with Pacific Rim.
Okay.
It's a movie. It's got giant robots. They're fighting
Yeah.
giant aliens. It's
The
awesome.
movie.
It certainly
It's
does.
just- They just
Got-
like
Idris Elba, man. It's also awesome.
Idris Elba. It's way better than Pacific Rim 2.
I never saw
Pacific
it.
Rimmer.
Yeah, Pacific Rim job.
More Pacific,
Um,
more Pacific Rimmed.
yeah, no, it's Guillermo del Toro. He
SWB
just does an
audio
awesome job
capture,
with this movie.
not
It's just
registered.
fun. The plot like doesn't overly matter. Aliens come through a dimension
Mhm.
portal in the sea and pop out, and we've got giant robots with Neuralinks, and we just build them to beat the shit out of these giant aliens, and it's awesome. It's just visually really pleasing. I saw this movie in theaters, didn't regret it. It's definitely like In the Heights, a movie that I recommend seeing on the big screen. And yeah, it's a fun movie. There's the scene when they're in the robots, and it's the way it works is it's a neural link. There has to be two drivers, and they have to be neurologically compatible, I guess, or their minds have to be compatible to control the robot. And that was like a whole set that Guillermo del Toro made sure was built, and it's a great, like, the set moves around on them, and it's super cool. Visually, you can it just kind of gives everything a little bit more weight when they flash to the cockpit. So if you guys haven't seen this movie, it's
I've
a
never
fun
seen
one.
it. Or no, I tried to watch it and I didn't enjoy it. And I
Oh
turned it
man,
off.
really?
It's honestly got some of the best big monster fighting I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah.
life. It's just so satisfying.
Yeah, I
to see
realized
these
lately
robots.
I'm not like a big monster fighter, like monster on monster. It doesn't really do much for me.
But these are robots.
Unless
so
there's like a T-Rex involved. That's like the only time I'll make an exception.
It's also got Ron Perlman in it, being awesome.
I don't think I saw him. I didn't get that far.
Yeah, he's like sort of the mid credits
I
MacGuffin.
don't think I got past like Charlie Day.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's so stylistically its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, how stylistic it is what kind of stood out to me the most about this movie.
SWB
Yeah,
audio
you don't watch it for the
capture,
plot,
not
really.
registered.
It's more eye candy. Plot's decent.
Yep.
I'll have
It's
to check
fine.
it out again. Like maybe I'll watch it with you guys, so like I can enjoy it more.
Yeah, it's
a good one.
definitely it's a good. I mean, it's a really good movie to begin with, but it's fun to just watch, have a couple drinks, and just like watch with a bunch of people. That's how I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
it the first time. I didn't even see it in theaters. I just saw it like on a whim at someone's house with a bunch of people, and it was a lot of fun.
The one of them's got like a rocket propelled fist,
Yeah, it's
right?
just-
Like that's the
yeah.
coolest thing in the world.
It's just like crazy action from beginning to end.
Yeah, I like this movie. That's a fun one. What was your
Yeah.
second one, Doug?
Was it Wolf on Wall Street?
It would have been Wolf of Wall Street,
The
but
movie.
yeah,
97 hours long, right?
it's long.
It is so long. Is that a
There's a lot of
3 hours?
memorable
3
moments in
hours,
that, though.
There is.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour movie with a fuck ton of memorable moments.
Yep. Yeah.
DiCaprio doing his thing.
Yeah, lots of them involving drug use.
Yes.
All right.
First time I ever
JP?
saw Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That was her jumping off point.
Memorable debut.
Yep.
JP,
Yeah.
turn us to the world of Mr. Edgar.
Cornetto
Right?
Trilogy. Yeah. So you got to go with the Cornetto. Every year the Cornetto Trilogy movie came out, you got to go with it. Obviously, I got The World's End. It's the third movie in the Cornetto Trilogy, the final movie. This one's a little different than the rest of them because instead of having Simon Pegg as your real protagonist, he's sort of the antagonist in this movie. He's not the same type of character that he plays in most of them.
He's not really like the straight man.
Yeah,
It's like the
because you
wild
got
card.
you got Nick Frost as a straight man, which is such a weird change. And the first time I saw it, was actually very jarring.
SWB audio
And I honestly
capture,
didn't like it too
not
much the first time I saw
registered.
it. I liked it. Obviously, it's an Edgar Wright movie, but it was definitely my least favorite of the three. And now, after watching it so many times, there are days when this is my favorite of the three. I know when we saw all three of them at Alamo Drafthouse, I honestly couldn't wait for this movie to come on, and that was the first time where I was ever sitting there watching these movies thinking, "Shit, I can't wait for The World's End." Like, I'm genuinely excited for this movie. It's also got a lot of history for us because we've gotten blackout drunk not once but twice.
We have
because
done the Golden Mile.
We have done the Golden Mile. We have done 12 pints along exactly a mile.
Should do it again.
We should not do it again.
Nah, we're good. We're retired.
Yeah, that was enough.
You should have been there, Corey.
Been there. And then we did the mini Golden Mile, which we thought would be a really cool idea to drink beforehand, and then a tasting of beer at all 12 bars during the movie while it was happening on screen. Still enough to really get you messed up.
Don't drink before when you're gonna do it.
Maybe
That's the poor decision.
Maybe if the World's End ever gets shown in theaters, and I make you guys go see it, we could do it.
What are we gonna drink? 12 beers at an Alamo Drafthouse?
Yes.
Pass. But the supporting cast, I think, in this one is probably better than any of the other ones because you got Patty Considine, you got fucking the scariest woman alive. I actually have it right here on my wall. I got a poster I made. And Martin Freeman, you got Rosamund Pike, you got Eddie Marsan. It's just such a good cast.
It is a really good cast.
Yeah, they all work so well together. It's a treat. And just all the little details in this one, obviously it's an Edgar Wright movie, just works so well. They pretty much explain the whole movie. Like they play out the whole movie to you in a monologue within. When he first gets to town, he pretty much outlines everything that's going to happen, and then it all happens in the next hour. Not registered. It's pretty amazing. When you go back and watch this one, there's a lot there to it. I don't know.
Yeah,
sometimes
those two are just brilliant screenwriters together.
You really are. This is definitely up there with Hot Fuzz in terms of tightness of a movie. It's not quite as tight, but Hot Fuzz is just so well. It's just so perfectly done. But World's End's up there, and it's got kind of a compelling, heartfelt story to it. I love this movie. It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I think
Cornetto Trilogy.
I think I like this movie more than Hot Fuzz, personally. But I also just saw World's End for the first time relatively recently, in its entirety. So I might be in like the honeymoon phase still with this. I need to watch Hot Fuzz again. I haven't seen it recently, and make my decision.
Yeah,
it's
all these movies are better on repeat watchings.
Yeah, they really are. You get so much more out of them.
Yeah,
on the repeat viewings.
Mm-hmm.
You really do. You get a lot out of this movie when you drink during it too. Not that I condone drinking while watching movies, but I kind of do.
Yeah, I do. All right.
You got,
I went really random as well, but it was one that like caught me a little.
Was it one you remembered?
Yeah, I remembered it, and it caught me a little by surprise. I thought it was gonna be complete shit, and I ended up like finding it kind of funny. I went with Las Vegas. It was, for those who don't remember, it was kind of like that old man's version of The Hangover, but there's no like mystery involved or anything like that. Yeah, it's Morgan Freeman, Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, Kevin Kline.
I actually wanted to see this. I never did.
It's just like, it's fun just like watching them interact. Like it's nothing special at all.
All great actors. Just like
yeah, but it's for fucking super talented, like, legendary
not registered
actors on screen together. It's got like Mary Steenburgen also. She's like the one that I guess Michael Douglas is like trying to woo when they're in Vegas. They're all there for forget even whose wedding they're there for, or whose bachelor party. I think it's Margaret Freeman's. And then fucking Turtle from Entourage is in it, and Romney Malco from 40-Year-Old Virgin. They're like the two like young kind of like co-stars of the film. And it's ridiculous. Like you're just watching them like trying to take over the town and become like the coolest people in Vegas when they're like all in their probably they're all in their 70s at least.
Mhm.
When this one came out. Well, Kevin Kline was in his 60s.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
Kevin Kline doesn't seem like he fits into that old person
Yeah,
spot.
Even Michael Douglas might have been like 60, like 69 when it came out. So De Niro and Morgan Freeman were in their 70s, and Kevin Kline and Michael Douglas were still in their 60s. Yeah, and who is the one getting married? I need to figure this out. Oh, Billy's getting married.
Billy. Michael
Oh,
Douglas.
Michael Douglas is the one getting married. So who's the one getting Mary Steenburgen? Did she? Oh, he probably ends up ending up getting with the other person.
Spoilers.
Billy and Diana. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, so yes, Michael Douglas is going to marry some younger lady, and then ends up finding a person age appropriate when in Vegas on his bachelor party. 50 Cent's in it too, so it's got
Oh, nice.
quite a cast.
Good for him.
And
I
so
bet
the
he's
director.
a fantastic actor.
Oh yeah, fantastic. It's from the director of National Treasure, The Kid, a bunch of just decent movies.
SWB audio capture, not
But yeah,
registered.
again, this 2013 didn't really impress me. I was like,
The-
do I go with a movie that we've talked about a ton, like A Wolf of Wall Street, or do I just go completely fucking random? And
if there was any year
that's what I did.
if there was any year that had nothing really good, it was this year. There really was not that many good movies.
I'm gonna disagree because I have two follow-ups.
Ooh.
Prisoners was a absolutely
Never saw it.
fucking fantastic movie this year with Hugh Jackman and Paul Dano. It was just so suspenseful the whole time. It's got a creepy feel to it.
Never even heard of it.
That's Jake Gyllenhaal in there too. Is that weird cop with neck tattoos?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Such a good movie. It's just so tense. Paul Dano does such a good job in this one. I really enjoyed that movie.
Fucked
That
up.
one's-
I'll have to check it
yeah,
out.
it's very fucked up. It's an incredibly fucked up movie. But it's great. It blurs the line between, good deeds and bad deeds and being the hero and being the villain. And then fucking Pain and Gain, which
You love that one.
I really do. It's such a stupid movie. Mark Wahlberg's fantastic in it. The Rock's really good in it. It's just let Michael Bay make a stupid fucking movie, and it was just really enjoyable. It's a very dumb movie where you can just turn your brain off and watch Mark Wahlberg kill someone and then get a pump because he's got to think straight. So you just gotta do a couple reps. It's a funny one, and it's apparently based on a true story. So
Oh
It
wow,
is.
The Prisoner. I didn't realize Prisoner is directed by Denis Villeneuve. Sicario,
Yeah, it
Blade
was
Runner,
his one before.
Rival.
This was his breakthrough in America.
it's
Yeah,
a great movie.
yeah, I have to check it out.
Great movie.
All right. I know Doug has to check out. He's got to go to his big boy job in the morning.
SWB audio
No more work
capture,
from home.
not registered.
Not this week.
Not this week, at
I'll
least.
be back.
There you go. Well, see you later,
Oh,
friend.
well. All right.
Yeah,
Well, good seeing everybody. See you Twitch. See you YouTube. See you all the streaming services that we now are a part of.
See you, Doug.
Just those two if you're looking for 'em.
All right.
Later, Doug.
Bye, guys.
All right. What other movies do we have shouted out by people?
We got some in chat. We got. Now we're all in different spots. Well, I'll be Doug for a while.
So one I want to talk about right now,
Please.
because I was told or shown the movie this past weekend, and the trailer was fantastic, but the movie wasn't really that great. Anna, with Mark Strong, came out in 2013.
Did it?
It's Mark Strong and Thaisa Farmiga, Vera Farmiga's sister, the younger sister. I think it's actually has two names. It's called Anna Mindhunter, I think it's Mindhunter. But it has two names. Mark Strong plays like a mind detective, basically, and Thaisa Farmiga's character is she's basically being questioned for killing certain people, this or that. It's like a crime drama. Trailer is pretty strong. The movie itself was pretty disappointing to me. The dialogue was not that great. But I didn't know if either one of you have seen this. But I never
SWB
even knew
audio
this existed.
captured,
I knew
not
Anna
registered.
from the movie that came out like 2 years ago, but I never heard about this movie until the other day. Trying to think.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I only knew the action movie that came out a couple years ago.
Not Mind Hunter. But
As always, Kate's thrown in movies that is making me think I don't know movies.
I know, right?
Let's go through them.
Let's do
We're the
it.
Millers. That's a good one.
That I did know. That I've seen.
Yeah.
That was a funny one.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I don't. This movie was originally called.
Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, and then Emma Roberts and Will something or other.
Will Poultier.
We have the
Yeah.
Millers I have never seen.
Catherine Hahn's in it. Nick Offerman's in it. It's an okay movie. Ed Helms is in it.
Yeah, I remember laughing a decent amount when I watched it.
Yeah, it's not bad. For like one of those run-of-the-mill comedies, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Begin Again? What is Begin Again?
Well, let's find out.
Sounds familiar. Oh, it's
Keira Knightley, Mark
Ruffalo.
Yep, and Adam Levine.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I never
Looks like a
saw
movie
it.
about love and guitars and old cars. Begin Again.
It's
starring Mark
got
Ruffalo,
pretty.
Keira
It's got pretty
Knightley.
good reviews.
Oh, that's good.
It's an odd combo. Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah,
I mean, Mark.
yeah,
They're both great actors, but still.
yeah. The attractiveness scale leans very far on one side.
Yeah.
Of that
SWB audio
film
captured,
relationship.
not registered.
Adore. What is Adore? It's a movie.
It is a movie.
Um,
It's about children, it looks like. It's got Naomi Watts in it. Robin Wright.
Ben Mendelsohn.
Ben Mendelsohn. I would be curious to see if he is trying an American accent in
it's
this
not-
movie.
And
It's an
failing?
Australian film.
Australian film. Okay, good. It's probably the one Australian film where he's playing an American.
So... But please give us your worst accent.
Yeah, his American accent is not strong. We've
It's
talked
very
about
bad.
this.
Yep. It's very
Um,
bad.
The Spectacular Now. I have that on my watch list.
Ooh.
It's I think it's Miles Teller and Shailene Woodley.
Yeah, you'd be correct. And
Um,
Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Brie
yeah.
Larson. That's a
Yeah, it's got
It's a good
it's
catch.
got a
It's a lot of people.
and Bob Odenkirk too, and Kyle Chandler,
Hey.
Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Oh,
Actually got a really
Coach.
solid cast.
Yeah, it does.
The reviews are very strong too. That's why I threw it on. I think it's either on Stars or Showtime right now. Whenever I watch it, I'll talk about it. It's about a high school senior grad like dealing with alcoholism.
Sounds like an uplifting movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean it's a romantic drama, coming of age.
Apparently, Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley are not love interests in Begin Again.
Oh, so
Probably a good thing.
it all makes sense now. And then Beautiful Creatures. Wasn't there like vampires or something in this one?
That I don't know.
There
Let's
was
find out.
something with wackiness.
SWB audio
Wackiness,
captured,
okay.
not registered.
It's also got a really good cast. With Jeremy Irons
Like-
and Viola Davis and Emma Thompson.
Like what kind of wacky?
Emmy Rossum. I don't know, like
Twilight,
wacky,
like
Corey.
Twilight
Like-
wacky.
like ghouls and
No,
stuff.
ghouls. What are we? Know we Sunny? It looks overly stylized, and it looks like a fantastical type movie. It looks like there's magic and Supernatural creatures.
Oh, beautiful creatures.
Beautiful creatures. I hear
Supernaturally beautiful
I hear
creatures.
beautiful creatures, and I think of sparkly vampires, like Twilight.
They're all witches. Witches are beautiful creatures.
Are they
I
though?
They
believe.
are if they don't have the
Yeah,
weird
that's what
noses
I'm
and
seeing
stuff.
based on
Not
Twitch
ghouls.
right now.
Yeah, apparently they're not ghouls. They are in fact witches. All right.
Oh well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Corey, you watch this one. Report back. I'll report back on Spectacular now.
Wait, what am I watching?
You watch the movie with the ghouls.
You watch the
What-
ghoul movie,
What
man.
movies with the ghouls?
Beautiful creatures.
Beautiful creatures. It's got the ghouls in it, dude.
All
Come
right.
on, get with the program here.
Yeah,
We got none from Dirk this week.
I think he passed out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Must be
Not
tired.
his year. It's not his year. 2013.
It's not a great
Not a
year.
fan.
I'm gonna guess he would have put Man of Steel,
Probably.
and Iron
Probably.
Man 3, which we talked about Iron Man 3
Man, Iron
recently.
Man 3 came out in 2013.
This was also
Jeez.
Thor: The Dark World year. We talked a
Mhm.
bunch
I love
about
Thor: The
that.
Dark World.
He probably would have
Um,
talked a little bit about Hours starring Paul Walker. Probably not. Kick-Ass 2. What a bad movie.
That
Do you
probably
know that I
could've got shouted
still
out.
have not seen that movie?
It's
Well,
a piece of
don't
shit. I wouldn't
bother.
put it. Yeah.
It's not good.
That's what everyone says, and I feel like I should at least watch it, but I guess not.
Oh, dude, movie 43.
SWB
that
audio
was-
capture.
Which one
not
was that? The one with a bunch of
registered.
different like skits,
Yeah.
sketches.
They got Hugh Jackman in that movie. I'm pretty sure he had a penis for a nose or something like that.
World War Z.
Yeah,
that
I don't know
year?
what they had on everybody that they got that movie made.
It's a fucking cast, dude. It's Hugh Jackman, Emma Stone, Kate Winslet, Halle Berry, Elizabeth Banks, Richard Gere, Naomi Watts. What the fuck? Gerard Butler, and
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
This is ridiculous.
The Old Boy remake, which surprisingly is not bad.
It's just non-essential.
Well, I mean, you should still watch the original is definitely better, but I mean, it could have been way worse.
Yeah, 2013.
That's it. That's all she
Put
wrote.
that one. Put that one
Nothing.
in the ground.
Yeah.
2014 will probably be more exciting.
The Desolation of Smog.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at it, man.
We have not talked Hobbit, and we will continue not talking Hobbit in 2014.
I might talk Hobbit then.
Don't you do it? You've never seen the Battle of the Five Armies. You probably gave up after the first one.
I definitely gave up after the first
And
one.
they only get worse.
I
as they
might
go
have
on.
watched the second one, but yeah, I definitely wasn't watching the third one.
Oh, R.I.P.D.
Oh no,
That
let's not
movie?
talk about it. Do not spoil, man. We gotta.
What was that? Ryan Reynolds' like fifth attempt at doing a
Ryan
comic
Reynolds
book
and Jeff
movie
Bridges.
before Deadpool.
Yep.
Kevin Bacon's in that too. Interesting.
Kevin Bacon.
All right, well, yeah, that's more sampling of 2013. Not a good year.
No,
It was
Really,
honestly, 2013 was a pretty good year. I had 3 movies.
not a great year.
it was very top heavy with your 3 movies.
Grown Ups
When you
2.
pick out of the furnace,
Grown Ups
it's not
2.
a good year.
Oh,
Grown Ups 2.
That's Adam Sandler isn't fucking Nader. Movie
I-
sucked.
I will never watch those movies just based on the trailer.
SWB
I'll stomach
audio
Jack and Jill
capture.
because the
The
Not
first one was
registered.
fine. The second one was just
Yeah.
absolute garbage.
I'd rather get fucking chocolate wasted and never wake up again. You know what I'm saying? Than watch that. Twitch, YouTube. It's been fun.
We'll see you later. See you in 2014.
Yeah. Not actually, but you know what I was saying.
But like kinda.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.